Why is mind engagement important? Well, it goes back to those lesions that accumulate. What the difference between a person who is normal and a person who has Alzheimer's or is demented, for example, is not whether they have the lesions, but how many.
At the Alzheimer's Association, we have a very strong early memory loss program or department. And when we identify individuals that can benefit from that, the treasures piece it becomes part of that. So in other words, people that are in the early stages of the illness that can really benefit from social engagement and specific activities like art and the docent tours, etc., are invited to participate with us.
Jan and I have been retired, and we've enjoyed our retirement. We're constantly working on puzzles and doing yard work.
Just doing various things around the house. In my home here, I had collected for years engines, cars, everything, you know. So when I retired, I put them all together in one of my rooms here. We've traveled a lot, traveled across country by train, by van, and had wonderful times.
And then we came upon the fact that Jan had a memory problem. Jan had the foresight to contact Alzheimer's. And in talking to Miss Donna Velarde, who is just a wonderful, wonderful person, Jan said, well, I don't know if I want to, do that right now. She said, oh, you need to come right now, and we need to decide whether you need some help or not.
Jan and Kathy, like the other participants, had gone through the initial 8-week group at the Alzheimer's Association, and they were then eligible to participate in the Connect to Culture program.
Through the Alzheimer's Association, we have been able to take advantage of everything that the Bowers offers. We go for painting classes, we go through all the exhibits that they have. The docents are wonderful. They care for us. They are very knowledgeable. And when you leave, you feel like you've really learned something.
I'm thinking about Jan now in particular. She very quickly adapted to this new setting, and now, a year or so later, she not only looks forward to going to the Bowers Treasures events, she always makes sure that she and Kathy get there early.
Some of the projects that they had, some of the exhibits that they had, we were going through the docent-led tours, which were just wonderful. I mean, the docents are just, they will spend any amount of time with you. They have such great patience and love in their hearts for what they're doing.
And so these things would be in the men's house.
People can be in the early stages of the illness for a very long time, so we want to capture that period and really work with the individual that has the diagnosis to enjoy life. What could be an intimidating environment very quickly becomes an environment where our folks feel at ease. And the Bowers Museum is very good at making our early stage individuals feel at ease.
They put me on the right track to get some help, and I am currently getting that help.
I'm an artist at heart and love painting, love all the arts. Sometimes I feel that Jan goes through bouts of depression, and I think some of the artwork has expressed her depression. Her subject matter and all, they're not always, the happiest. But she tries, and she's happy to try, and she learns something from it. And I think she's able to get out her frustrations, maybe. And she comes away feeling more relaxed, I think.
This Treasures program through Bowers Museum has been a wonderful outlet for me, and an exciting outlet, because we do so many things.
There's just a lot of pain in this illness, but programs like Treasures really provide some joy for the journey, and that's really important. Sometimes people just have to sort of, put the Alzheimer piece aside and just live their lives. And so Treasures is really a place where they can do that.
So we know that in an enriched environment, environmental activity that engages the exploration, the seeking of new solutions, creation of new ideas, all of those things have been scientifically shown to protect the brain from this accumulating damage that occurs from all these three different conditions that affect every one of our brains, whether we realize it or not. So a program like this can actually help people keep from accumulating those lesions, lead a richer life, become more engaged socially,